What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Invincible Season 3, Episode 2 reaction. If you're new here, my name is Suzy, and I am annoyed at myself for the last episode. So basically, I have been doing so much homework to get up to date, get up to speed on everything. And there is only so much information this blonde brain can retain. And I'm really frustrated at myself because Darkwing came back in the last episode. And basically, I was like, he's dead. You know, he died, Season 1, Episode 1. That is the end of that. And then I completely forgot that there was a Darkwing 2, who obviously was the bad side, if you want to say, not the same person, but they were doing things that Darkwing would never do. And Mark arrested them and then gave them to Cecil. And this completely just slipped my mind. So I'm reacting to it and I'm watching episode 1 and I'm like, why are you mad at him, Mark? What's going on here? To be fair, even now that I know the situation, I still think that Mark was a bit unnecessarily angry at him. Now, obviously, Mark thinks that everything he is doing, because he has good intentions with it, I think that he never sees himself as making a mistake or anything like that. And it's quite hypocritical to go so hard on Darkwing when he also has skeletons. Does that make any sense whatsoever? So I didn't quite agree with the sheer amount of anger that he was showing towards Darkwing 2, but I do agree with the anger towards Sinclair. And I do agree that Cecil working alongside Sinclair that's not good. And while I understand Cecil being if they've got talents and if you can use them in the right direction and reform them and stuff, then it's great. It's all good. But yeah, Sinclair just rubs me up the wrong way just after what happened to Rick when they were at the university. So that's how I feel about that. But I'm excited. I think we're finally going to see things really start to fall apart now between Mark and Cecil. I just think that Cecil, he's just got too many secrets. And I don't think that Mark would ever turn into a true Veltramite. But I do think that he might completely snap if he starts finding out any more of Cecil's nonsense. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Now make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I do daily Dragon Ball Z, but at the moment I'm just very, very excited to delve on in to episode 2 of Invincible. Cecil, we're coming for you.
Hey, I got fresh fish here. Come and get your fresh fish.
Oh! They captured it perfectly. That is exactly what disgusting seagulls are like. And I think, see, if you like seagulls, you don't live close enough to them.
Namaste, friend. How can I help you find inner peace today?
Oh man, I want to go in a shop like this.
It's a little late for that.
Oh!
Get out, all of you. Now!
Okay. That's not usually the kind of shop that you shoot up, but okay. I'm assuming this is before Cecil became who he is now.
Nothing here. Tip was a bust. Repeat, Tip was a bust.
Yeah, now you just threatened all those poor women. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh. See? Never trust the religious ones. Oh my goodness.
This place will be swarming with agents in minutes.
Nah, you gave the all clear. No one's coming. And they never will.
Damn, I love her outfit as well. It's so cute. Too bad she isn't though, oh my goodness. Kick some ass, Cecil!
You forget the simple power of the human body.
Hey, Cecil's not bad, considering she's meant to be a superhero. Okay, never mind.
You're gonna set that thing off? Kill thousands? What for?
Someone like you could never see the beauty in it.
I'm surprised that we even have Cecil anymore. Look at this.
Casting off the shackles of industrial society. We shall return to the natural, the divine.
Lady, you don't know people.
And you've also lost your marbles. What are you even talking about? Man, tasers are just hardcore.
Seems I returned just in time.
Oh, cute! They got matching outfits. You guys are adorbs.
Well done, Force Fist. You've lost. You and your nightmare state will never stop the order of the freeing fist.
Oh, what is that? It's almost like I did call back up.
Life on this plane is only a distraction.
What the hell are you doing?
Wait, they're gonna unleash it, aren't they?
Wait! Don't! No!
Oh god. Oh no, you might want to get out of there, Cecil! Oh my god! Don't go near them, Cecil! They can't be saved! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! How did he survive that? Holy shit! How? They did to him what they did to Donald.
We would have lost thousands if it wasn't for you.
That answered my question.
Some of the gas drifted into the market before we could get it contained. 17.
That's not too bad. I mean, 17
We
to
won,
thousands.
Ask the families of the 17 if they agree.
Feel seen.
It was all that was left of my real skin. They wanted to replace it, but I wouldn't let them.
Why not?
It's a reminder that I messed up and to never let it happen again.
Oh, don't make me like Cecil. Oh man, completely different guy back then. I guess we're shaped by the things we go through.
We're almost to the safe room.
Oh no.
Not leaving the party early, are we?
I mean, why was it always him that had to deal with these guys? I was gonna say, where's the superheroes?
They work for us now.
They're insane.
They were. But they were also too good to waste. So I fixed them.
Oh my god! So Cecil never even used to agree with the way he is now. Okay. This is interesting. I would be scared though. I'd be like, listen, I needed a full-on new skin because of you.
Get your head out of your ass. They just saved our lives.
Then let me express my gratitude. I don't work with criminals. Not even if they're...
But you became one! You became a criminal! Damn. Wait, they didn't put him in prison for that. Surely. My god. I mean, he might not now work with prisoners, but he certainly lives with them. Wait, you're gonna make him share with that thing? There's no room.
Good luck. His last cellmate left in a bucket.
Wait, so you put him in here because he killed the two villains? Strange.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm like, why am I just waiting for him to get pummeled? The hell?
Boss, you got a visitor.
Boss? That's hilarious. They're like the last person that was in here left in a bucket. And he's calling him boss.
Why are you here, Radcliffe?
Do you mind?
Like, that's a bodyguard that you want to have.
You think I wasn't watching? I told you before. I don't waste talent, I fix it. This place was your rehabilitation.
I knew it! I was gonna say this is like a test for him.
And now it's over. If you take the job.
No.
And what happens if he doesn't take the job? Do you kill him?
But here's what you still don't understand. You can be the good guy. Or the guy who saves the world. You can't be both.
Oh, wow. It is so true, though. Like, you always feel like the people that are in charge are always doing the worst. But sometimes they don't have the best choices either.
Do you use these things to keep Darkwing in line? Or Sinclair?
Darkwing and Sinclair don't have your abilities.
Abilities I only use to help people.
You have murdered.
You see things one way and you won't make room for any other viewpoint. You threaten people who disagree with you.
I don't threaten.
No? Because you're scaring the shit out of me right now.
I'm not even doing anything.
You're being aggressive and you're walking toward him.
What is this? You think you can shut me up?
Mark?
He's not trying to shut you up. Oh, no. You're just about to prove him right. That you're a loose cannon and that there's nobody that could go up against you. And then if we ever lost control of you, then we're all dead.
Tell everyone how you really run this place.
Do you think people here don't know what we do? Just stand down and we can talk this over.
I feel like he has to do this first, though. You know what? Screw Sinclair. Can he really take them all out, though? I suppose maybe he can. It is Mark. Whoa! Got it out your system now? They did save your life.
Is that all you got?
Why did you have to ask that, kid?
Yeah, why can't you just stand down?
Mark, I don't want to hurt you.
I'm not the one who's gonna get hurt.
You said you don't do threats.
That sounded like a threat to me, Mark.
Well, people change.
Oh, I'm scared of him! Like, I'm so scared that he is gonna end up going after the wrong person.
Remember that giant lobster you tangled with in Atlantis? I had the lab boys recreate the sound it made. Turns out we can transmit it to your earpiece.
Oh!
Not that earpiece. The one we implanted when you were in our hospital. The one too deep to reach.
Oh my god.
So be reasonable.
It's like we can shut him down. Ooh. That is not gonna go down well at all. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't hate Cecil, especially after what I just saw.
You said I wasn't my dad. Did you even believe that?
Yes, Mark, and I still do. So stop being stupid and just...
But you're acting so out just now, Mark. Like, I wish that he would actually see it from both sides here.
I don't want to bring him down if I don't know where he's going to hit.
Surely he's just gonna go home, right?
We can't have them involved.
Wait, is he going to the Guardians? He could cause an avalanche doing that.
I still can't believe we got our asses kicked by Doc Seismic.
At least it wasn't just us. Could be worse. We could be stuck mopping up with the others.
Ugh. I think we all need a drink after that.
You gonna add a shirt to those pants?
I mean, listen, we've seen a little bit too much of him in the last episode, so we could all do with a drink because of that.
Mark?
Yeah, Mark's here, by the way.
There's a thing in my head. You gotta get it out before Cecil finds me.
Cecil? I don't understand.
Everyone step back. This has nothing to do with you.
Okay, well that didn't take long, did it?
D.A. Sinclair slaughtered students. Darkwing killed people in cold blood. Cecil's working with murderers. You all saw it.
We're not having this argument here.
I'd like to hear what Invincible has to say.
This isn't a democracy bulletproof.
You might want to shut up just now, Cecil, because you're not making yourself look any better.
Going.
I wasn't asking.
You keep doing that in front of them, they're just gonna attack you.
Oh my god!
This makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Like, do you actually think this makes you look good, Cecil? Stop it! Wait, you got these guys here too?
What the actual fuck?
Stand down. All of you. I said this doesn't concern you.
Hell, it
I mean, it kind of does. You're doing it in here. Oh my god! They're so raging at Cecil!
All of you sit the fuck down. Now. Grab him. We're leaving.
Oh my god, they're not gonna let him go. Rex ain't gonna let this happen! Oh my god, I love this! I love this so much! One of us! One of us! Get him, girl! Woo! Oh, that's not good for you. Not good for you! Oh! I love her.
Stop!
I mean, this is kind of happening here right now, so deal with it, Cecil. You're gonna have to get that thing off of him when he's not looking. Come on, Rex.
Rex, no.
What do you mean, no? You gotta get it off him. Oh, whoa.
Why didn't that work? It had a dead man switch. With the control destroyed, it can't be turned off. I'm attempting to block the frequency.
My god. Come on, robot, come on. They're supposed to be taking him back, not pummeling him. What the hell? This is such a mess.
Shut him down. Yes, the reanimate, all of them. Now.
Cecil, listen, some of your ideals, I get it. But
Frequency blocked.
This is so out of line. Oh, and this is when you see the power of a Valtramite. You shouldn't have done that, Cecil. Okay, can everyone just calm the fuck down?
Don't you ever threaten me again.
Oh, God.
As for the rest of you,
He's gonna kill him. He's just gonna kill him.
And if you ever come near my family again, I will kill you.
You know, this is why communication is very important. This ain't communicating.
Get this fucking thing out of my head. Now.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, just a casual brain surgery. Let's get it done. I probably wouldn't work with him again after seeing that. Like, look at the state of this place.
We all trusted Cecil more than we should have.
These always do the trick for me.
Thanks.
We fight monsters every day. But I didn't think Cecil was one of them too.
Really? You never saw it? Oh my god, I've always been sus of Cecil.
I told Cecil if he goes near you, or Oliver, or anyone else I care about, I'd kill him.
Oh, Mark.
I mean, you can't blame him, Debbie. It's family.
We don't kill.
But you just said you'd kill Cecil if
I had to make sure he took me seriously. That's all.
We don't kill people. Not in this family, never.
Okay, but just that one guy, though. You know, that one had to happen.
Mom said you'd train me.
Training and helping are two different things. Mark didn't get his powers until he was 17. He got to be a normal kid first. You deserve that too.
Like, you don't want any of this, not straight away anyways. Like, enjoy football, man. Get into video games. You got the rest of your life to do all this. He's gonna be a problem, isn't he? Bless him.
Why the hell would he do this?
He was scared of me. Of what I could become, I guess.
I mean, can you blame him after what we saw with Nolan? Cecil saw it the most.
I didn't mean to kill him, but I did.
Cecil was trying to get under your skin. You are better off without him.
He is better off without him, but you can't ignore the facts.
I just thought Debbie might need my help if things went bad with Cecil, especially now that she has your brother. And I was worried about you.
God, I just wish they would get together already. It's like, it's killing me. I just want to push them together.
So, the future me is almost 40 years old and she's still heartbroken over something that never happened 2 decades earlier? That's who I end up becoming?
She was a different version of you.
I mean, you could still kind of go through a lot of things, but the one that got away, it's a real thing.
I thought you were amazing. Like, right away. But you were with Rex, so I pushed those feelings down.
Oh, does that mean that he only dated Amber because he couldn't get to her?
What I felt for you never totally went away.
A high school crush isn't enough, Mark.
That's not fair. You know it's more than that.
You don't get to tell him what it was or what it wasn't.
I need to think about this. We both do. I'll always have your back, Mark. And maybe that has to be enough for now.
But she was so for it. I don't understand. Like, until she heard about the whole, like, well, your future self told me, she was all for it.
What even are we to him?
We're weapons. Like his tanks and guns and all that stuff. Useful until we're not.
Well, at least she knows what she is.
Cecil almost killed Mark.
Sure. Sounds like Cecil went too far. But Invincible made him do it when he broke into the Pentagon and started tearing shit up. The kid needs to learn what happens when you don't think things through.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that he would be on his side like that.
Mark's dad almost killed him, you dick.
All he had to do was follow orders. Like we all do.
But I've seen most of you not follow orders. Many times, in fact.
Isn't it interesting that it's the people that are a bit older who are the ones like, yeah, good, follow the orders, and the younger ones are like, no.
Don't lecture me, Ray. I went through just as much as you and Rex. More even.
No, you didn't.
I was gonna say, no, you didn't. You didn't have to get put back together.
Just stop acting like you're the only one who almost died. I had just as close a call as you did.
This isn't about you, Kate. It's about Cecil.
Cecil only does what's necessary.
So I suppose it was necessary to put a bomb in Mark's head?
He just proved it was.
Actually, yeah, he did, because Mark would have been a loose cannon just then.
This is bullshit, and we don't have to put up with it anymore. Cecil doesn't own us. We can just leave.
And do what exactly? He'll just come for you.
It's a privilege and an honor to work here. Yes, there's hardship.
Yes, there's sacrifice. If you children don't like that, get out!
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Oh no, come on, that was a good speech. Come on, Rex.
With a sanctimonious, bootlicking, hypocritical prick like you!
I can't believe that we are all falling apart right now. Like, this could be the end.
Who's coming?
You know I am.
Wait, seriously? You guys are just gonna leave?
If Cecil did that to Mark, who's to say he wouldn't do that to all of us?
That's a little extreme.
Fuck it. I'm out too. I can't work for a man I don't trust.
So what are you gonna do then? Just be like self-employed? He's gonna go.
I'm sorry, Immortal.
I mean, he would just follow her to the end of the earth anyways. Do you know what this is? They just don't want to clean up the blood, that's all.
Cecil let me live after what I did on Mars, and my bed is a race car, so...
Aw, I love him so much.
Immortal, are you sure you want to leave it like that?
They'll be back.
Of course they'll be back. They don't have anything else. Ah, God, Cecil. I would say Cecil really messed it up, but I mean, he's the one that went to the Guardians. I feel like he knew what he was doing there.
That is the most messed up thing I've ever heard.
So he just does whatever he wants? Makes more of those things?
Can you imagine that? The things that are causing you grief every single minute of the day, and they're just out and about, you know, being used like that.
I thought you deserved to know.
No, it's better to know.
Should I have done more to stop Sinclair?
I mean, what more could you have actually done?
I could have stopped him forever.
Mark.
He killed a dozen people, hurt way more, you two included. He would have deserved it.
See, this is when it gets dangerous, when he actually starts thinking, I should have killed him. So you kill him, and then you kill the next one, and then you kill the next one.
If you killed him, you'd be just like him. The world doesn't need more people like that.
Mm-hmm.
It needs more people like Invincible.
It must be so hard though. Like, he's got who he is, like, as the Veltramite on the inside, but then he's also got, like, the morals and everything. Yeah, it just must be really tricky for him.
For the first few weeks I was here, it didn't feel real. I guess I was mostly right. The only real part was the people.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, you do understand.
Glad you're coming with us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he would just follow her to the end of the earth.
Just tell the girl you're leaving for her.
Good advice. I'll consider it.
But, as much as you like her, there's something else.
I don't know what you mean.
He wants to save her.
Invincible is the most powerful superhero on the planet.
Hey, now.
It's a simple fact. And someday, I might need him on my side.
You always were a cold fish, man. But I'll miss you.
I can't believe this is actually happening. So the Guardians has gone down to 4 people now.
After the gas explosion, it's embarrassing, but I was scared to go out for a while.
I'd be scared to stay in.
My God, read the room, buddy.
Actually, he's trying some other things.
Oh. Well, he's young. He's got lots of time to figure things out.
It's just been a rough few months.
I get it. Yeah.
I mean, when your dad turns out to be Omni-Man, then, you know, university isn't exactly top of your priorities.
They just have their challenges.
Are they special needs?
Oh.
You never mentioned.
Yes. Well, no, not in the conventional sense, but they're,
It's complicated. Just say it's complicated.
Can you tell I haven't been out on a date in 20 years?
If it's all too soon...
No, of course not. Or... God, maybe it is. I don't know.
It's okay.
He's such a good guy. The fact that he's so like, everything is fine, like take your time. You need to hold on to someone like that.
How we make the houses we live in, the walls we use to protect ourselves, the roofs over our head. It's not as easy as it looks. Now let's get started.
I just love that she's finally gone into education. Like, we learned about all of that in the Eve special, and it's just what she wants.
The reanimate on standby if you need backup, and you can hold tryouts for new members soon. But I also have another suggestion.
Aww. He's the one that caused the problem in the first place.
I made mistakes, I won't lie. But I'm trying to make up for them. If you'll have me, I'd be honored to serve.
Well, Immortal, that's kind of on you. We don't have much of a choice, do we?
It will be good to have Darkwing on the Guardians again.
Aww. Darkwing 2. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I've got a lot on my mind just now if I was to pick a side between Cecil and Invincible. I don't know. I feel like everything Cecil does is for the greater good.
I'm tired, Donald. Just spit it out.
He did murder people in Midnight City. It was one thing calling him in when we had no other choice. It's another putting him on the Guardians.
Yeah, but again, we've got no choice. Who is there?
It's just how it works.
I think that half of this is actually the problem with Mark, because at no point has he ever seen why Cecil has done the things that he has done. And I feel like that does kind of come back to Mark's age and his immaturity as well.
Good morning, everyone. This is Director Stedman. As you all know, he was handpicked by Director Radcliffe, and I trust you'll show him the same energy and respect.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
Donald's like, hey, I'm gonna die multiple times.
No match in our system, sir. We don't know who this is, or if they're friendly or not.
Wait, is that Nolan?
Jesus, we better hope he is. Prep a chopper.
Oh man, so he just gets this job and then Nolan comes out of nowhere.
We don't know his intentions yet, Donald. And the Immortal tends to communicate with his fists.
And sir, what if he's hostile?
And Christmas comes early, and you all get that new director you wanted.
I guess he has always had to prove himself, hasn't he? Oh man. Welcome to Earth, Omni-Man. God. You know, it's ballsy though, to just go straight up to him and be like, sup, Nolan?
Who are you?
Who are you?
All that crap he said about the World Betterment Committee. Talk about a fairy tale. You don't get something for nothing in this universe.
What do we do, sir?
He says he wants to help, so we'll let him help.
So he knew literally from the moment that he met him that he was bullshitting.
Darkwing will be fine, Donald. Just leave it be.
And Invincible.
Well, he's a work in progress at the moment. God, if he turns out like Nolan, I'll freak out.
Guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Oh, stealing your ex-captain's line there. Oh no. I look at Cecil so differently after this episode. So differently. I always thought he was just an asshole.
I know you think being friends or having my back or whatever is enough for now, but it's not.
Oh.
Not for me.
Come on, spit it out. Tell her.
When I was lying on the ground with that sound drilling into my head, the only thing I could think about was you. About how if I died, I'd never get to see you again.
Oh, that's Come on, girl, you have to believe what he is saying here.
Isn't some stupid crush. It's real.
It's not a high school crush, girl. Come on, this is what you wanted. You just don't know that yet, but...
But if you feel half as much for me as I do for you, then let's give it a try.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. Girl, you better say yes. Such a romantic spot as well.
Okay.
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 Aww, finally! About bloody time! Yay! Finally! God! We get something good coming out of all of this. Wow, okay. The Guardians are completely split. But I do find it very interesting that they're split between the old and the young. Oh, old, I'm sorry. The older and the young. I think it's very interesting how they've split like that. And I think it kind of goes to show you've got the people that are very good at following rules. You've got a certain generation like that. But then you've got a generation of people who are like, I know better, you know? And I don't think that there is one right and one wrong. It's just difference. But I feel so different towards Cecil after this episode. And I think it's very interesting that when he started with all of this, he was like Mark. And as time went on, I guess he started to realize that there is only one way that you can do things. And that I guess it wasn't that he was a bad person. It's just he went through some stuff and he himself got reformed. And this is just the way it's been for however long. And I think the interesting thing to always remember is that, yes, we're watching this and we can be like, oh, but it's Invincible and he's amazing. But if you think about it from a real life perspective, and you had someone like Nolan who's just done what they've done, he has a son who equally is as strong or can get to that level. Of course, the government or somebody along those lines would want control over that because it's not safe. I don't feel like you can actually trust that Mark, given that he's only 19, that he's going to just go on to be so mature and always make the right decisions, the hard decisions that help who they should. The decisions that he has made have either been what he's been told or quite selfish decisions. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the selfish decisions. It's just when you're talking about someone as strong as him and the overall picture, I think it does need to be a little bit more controlled. And that's where I find myself agreeing with Cecil. But I can see both sides of the argument. So very interesting episode here today, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I feel kind of blessed because they've just dropped 3 episodes in the one day. So I got tons of Invincible to watch today. So thank you, Prime. Thank you. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.